District hit hard by the Memorial Day tornado outbreak will finally start the semester. Northridge in the Dayton area just finished a new building for. Welcome back. More troops are heading to Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates to protect oil facilities. The Pentagon making this announcement saying President Trump approved the deployments. As now we've been following this drive-by shooting when it first broke as breaking news last night, and police were called to drift and drive just before 5:30 where they found. Now hospital officials say the ER has significant damage and they're not sure when it will reopen. This horse took a bad step and then fell, had to be euthanized on the racetrack.
Looking for a place to live? There are so many options out there. That's why the BBB says you have to do your homework before you sign the dotted line.
Good morning and thanks for joining us and welcome back, Phil.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Did you notice I was gone?
Yeah, you always complain about the heat, but yet you were in Florida.
Well, I wasn't.
How does that work? Ohio's tax-free weekend is going on right now, and lots of items on your back-to-school shopping list qualify. So if it's a school supply, we both worked in Florida. Have you ever encountered a bear?
I did, yes. Bears and panthers, both alike.
Panthers?
I did, and a bobcat one time, and of course alligators, because Florida.
I know. You were born and raised in Florida.
Yes,
so,
I rode an alligator to school, yes.
I've only encountered a bear, but experts say try to stay calm if you do encounter a bear. There are no bears, luckily, here in, or we have seen it here in Ohio.
We have seen, yes.
But you can walk away and slowly and do not yell.
Good. Well, yes. I mean, it worked for her, but.
Two recent mass shootings we've been talking about all week have worried many families about going to big events. And this weekend is a Latino festival that attracts nearly 100,000 people.
Well,
take the day off. It's nice.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, no weather. No, I'm just kidding. To give us the weather, Phil.
Put the graphics up. I'll just sit here.
Long construction projects are causing some major headaches for several downtown restaurants. The state is rehabbing the Rhodes Tower and is taking a total of 5 years to finish and is putting one restaurant out of business.
Food, beer, and customers.
Have a water.
It's what keeps these restaurants and bars alive.
We've got a good brand here. People love our burgers. We've been here, oldest bar in Columbus.
But having this around hasn't helped.
Quite a decline in the last few months once the scaffolding went up. But we're actually seeing an increase in workers that are down here, so it's actually helping certain days.
At Jack's Diner, the normal lunch crowd isn't good enough to pay the bills anymore.
It's just been a slowly steady decline.
Chris Kolowski says the bills are piling up.
I can't pay you this month because I got a $1,000 electric bill. I mean, that's what happens. It's like a snowball effect.
Working double duty in the back and in the kitchen. Everything he can do to keep his place up and running.
You're going week to week.
But this lingering state construction project at Rhodes Tower and the city project shutting down parts of Gay Street, pushing him to the edge.
Because I don't want to sell it. I'd rather keep going. I'm just not making enough money, just to be able to keep the business going, let alone try to pay myself.
The state says they're trying to be good neighbors through this heavy construction period by adding lights in the alley and signs letting customers know businesses are open.
Jack's.
His employees know the end is near.
This lingering thing back there, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
Lori McLean fights back tears, trying to focus on her customers.
All the people coming here are wonderful. It's my bread and butter, of course.
And not think about how much longer they can stay open.
It's been hard for me to imagine a day without Jack's.
The state says construction at the Rhodes office tower cost $70 million. Crews are repairing the exterior of the building and windows. Construction started in 2017 and should have been completed by next year, but the state says that's been pushed back until January 2022.
For the past 24 years, Festival Latino has been going strong right here in downtown Columbus. It gets bigger every year. That's why organizers say security is their #1 priority. Tying loose ends.
Have them come in right into the center next to the U-Haul.
And making sure security is tight this weekend during the annual Festival Latino.
Security and safety for our festival goers is our #1 priority. We've been in contact with the Columbus Police. We have increased safety and security measures that we've been working with them. So we encourage folks to come down and just enjoy a great festival.
Sin sal.
But some families may be scared to come out, especially since the El Paso gunman is accused of targeting Mexicans during his carnage earlier this week. Then another mass shooting in downtown Dayton where crowds enjoyed a typical Saturday night.
We cannot live in fear. We have to stand up and we have to raise ourselves up.
Laid Marin Markham also helps out during Festival Latino. She says they've been working hard to make sure it's fun and safe all weekend long.
It's going to be secure. It's bringing together everybody. It's not just our community. It's all the communities that come and join us.
But first responders can't do it alone. They're telling families they need to have a safety plan when they're out in public events.
If something bad happens, per se, we're going to meet back up over here. We'll separate if we have to, and we'll meet back up at this location and talk about these things with your kids.
Detective Tony Casper with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office says it's better to be proactive to ensure everyone's safety.
If you can develop that plan before these things happen, don't be paranoid, just be ready.
Just another sign of the times we now live in. The two-day festival kicks off tomorrow at 11 a.m. For now, reporting here in downtown Columbus, Jackie Orozco, ABC 6 News.